First opened for business in 1962. We are just about ready for baseball from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Dodgers.
2021 Los Angeles Dodgers.
Oral Hershiser gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Willie McGee is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
A bouncer up the middle, scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting second.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
So now to the plate, Tom Hirsch. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Joaquin Almanzar, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
So here is Mariano Duncan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Smith is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Pedro Guerrero. Pops this one up. Porter moving to his left, and he makes the play to end the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. And now here is Jack Clark. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1-2.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Up next, Andy Van Slyke, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
He's set, and the pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Clark leads off second with nobody out. Chopped on the ground over to first. Reined in. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates the pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Stepping in now, Terry Pendleton, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Weak grounder down the first baseline. He's got it. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. So next to bat will be Darryl Porter. Now here's the first offering as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. Still 2-2. Runner at first here, one man out. A bouncer to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. To the third baseman, but the throw is wild. And he'll reach second now with one away. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Into the box now, Tino Landrum. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Two and 0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Now the 2-1. Runners are at second and third with one down. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number two.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Joaquin Almanzar, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with two gone. Comes set, the 0-1.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And there's ball two now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. The set and the 2-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Cardinals lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Enos Cabral. And now the first pitch. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Marshall.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Standing in now, Mike Marshall. He swings and grounds it to short. Smith is up with it in time to first, and there are 2 away. So next to hit is Mike Shasha. Here's the first pitch. As he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Scooped up, throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers are retired on just 4 pitches. It remains 1-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Willie McGee grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit to third. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. And that was a close one, so they're asking for some time to look at the replay. Could see a challenge from them here. Now the indication from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan has to say about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dodgers
okay,
have
one more
elected
look at
to
it here.
challenge the
Is there
previous
enough
play.
evidence to overturn this call? I think there is. Looks to me like the ball beat him to first. I think this is a good challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge
Upon
there.
video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
To the plate now, Ozzie Smith. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
1 out, nobody on. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Sapp backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, third.
Digging in will be Tom Hirsch. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they're up 1-0. Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now the first pitch. Back up the middle. That's a hit. The first in this game for the Dodgers.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Steve Sapp as he puts it on the ground to third. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Oral Hershiser.
Stepping in next, Oral Hershiser. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He hits it hard on the ground to the left, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Dodgers leave one. They still trail 1-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Clark.
All set for the start of the fourth. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Jack Clark. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And it's 1-2.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Lifted down the line in left. Oh, he brought it back. Well, that was certainly a tough play, and worth taking another look was Showtrack. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. Stepping in now, Andy Van Slyke. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Popped him up. Duncan is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next up, Terry Pendleton comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on the way.
That's a ball.
the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they're on top 1-0. And now in the box, Ken Landreth flew out last time up. First offering. This one's flared toward left center. Smith backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Pedro Guerrero.
Now at the plate, here is Pedro Guerrero. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box, Enos Cabral fouled away. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Smith onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Mike Marshall. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We played 4 full. St. Louis is out in front, 1-0. And now, Darryl Porter. He singled in his first AB. Pitch on the way. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Porter, 30 years of age. He's a 9-year major league vet.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this fifth inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Hit out towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the next to bat will be Tino Landrum. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
The pitcher, number 47, Joaquin Almanzar.
Digging in next, Joaquin Almanzar. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first pitch outs, so he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count. That, or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here. Matt?
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Smith ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out.
The first baseman, number 9, Greg Brock.
Now to bat, Greg Brock. He collected a base hit his first time up. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Number 3, second baseman, Steve.
Ready now is Steve Sapp. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
The 1-0. Lined into center field. That's a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Reynolds will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Who's hitting for the Dodgers? Number 15.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Strike taken. The throw is well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
He's set. The 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Smith is calling for it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. One left for LA. They trail this one 1-0. Ken Howell takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Willie McGee as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
Just an excellent job of bat head discipline right there. Able to go below the zone. That pitch is not a strike. That was actually a pretty nasty pitch, and he was able to go down and spoil it.
Standing in now, Ozzie Smith. Snap throw from the catcher. McGee on at first, nobody out. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
The 1-1 home.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate, Tom Hirsch, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch outside, the throw, and a wide throw here as it skips into center field. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. 1 out and a runner on third. This one's flared out toward left. In comes the left fielder. Now a reaching grab as he makes the play and loses his balance all at once. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
First pitch of the AB now. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Ball even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Andy Van Slyke is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1-0 pitch on the way.
Inside, ball 2.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Cardinals are out in front 2-0. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Mariano Duncan. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here's the first pitch. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
So now to the plate, Ken Landreth. Chopped weakly to the left. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
Guerrero.
Next up for Los Angeles, Pedro Guerrero singled in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
At the plate now, Enos Cabral. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this.
Pendleton.
New inning set to get underway and set to go as the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
Stepping in now, Darryl Porter as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Guerrero comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now left fielder, Tino Landrum.
Next to hit is Tino Landrum. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here comes the 1-0.
Nope, that's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. Pendleton stands at first with 1 out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Now a swing and he gets him to pop it up. Duncan will put this one away and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Cardinals lead it 2-0.
Marshall.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Mike Marshall.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. bouncer up the middle. And a throw over by Ozzy's in time, one away.
The catcher, number 14, Mike Shasta.
Into the box, Mike Shasta. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch on the way. Weak grounder back to the mound. And quickly there are two away. Next, here is Greg Brock. First delivery to him. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
2 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McGee is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Willie McGee. First offering. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ozzy Smith.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Number 49 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. To the plate now, Ozzy Smith will swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. On to first, a double play. Next to hit, Tom Hirsch notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate. First pitch on its way as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's wide, 2-0. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Nothing doing there for St. Louis, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Stepping in once again is Steve Sapp. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Hirsch over to his left. One down. Next up is Bill Russell, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now the pitch. Smoked on the ground left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And if you start to think about a pinch hitter, here's what the Dodgers have remaining on their bench. Steve Yeager will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. So a two-run homer down the line in left, and we are tied again.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Into the box now, Ken Landreth.
Number 44.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a ball lined hard toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
At the plate, Pedro Guerrero. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. 9th inning straight ahead, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Steve Howe will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Jack Clark, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Andy Van Slyke, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 pitch on its way.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Terry Pendleton standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
0-1 the pitch. And that misses 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Cody Whitley comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Stepping up is Enos Cabral. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Liner towards second, but an atom bowl right to him for the first out. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Standing in now, Mike Marshall, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Yep, 1-2.
Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit hard towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The catcher, number 14, Mike Siasha.
Now at the plate, Mike Shasha. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 2-2. Dennis Howell takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Order.
We are into extra innings, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Darryl Porter. First pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Tino Landrum, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. A ball hit hard to the left side. A quick glove at third, and there are two gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Cody.
Vince Coleman will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First offering on its way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 2-2. Number 37 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 37.
Now it'll be Greg Brock. First delivery to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Hot shot down the line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Down the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Next, it'll be Steve Sapp. Now the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Smith onto the grass, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Into the box, Bill Russell. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. A dive, but he's back. The 1-0. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. Back to first. It's a double play. And we've got more baseball coming our way as the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up. And we are tied 2-2. 11th inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Willie McGee. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting his seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Able to protect the plate with two strikes, and he'll see another one. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Now another 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
He'll try again, 1-2. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
At the plate, Ozzie Smith. He sends it on the ground softly to the left. Throw, got him! And I'm going to tell you, that is an incredible play.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping in now, Tom Hirsch, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a little tapper. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Sandy Maldonado is up off the bench here to start the home half of the 11th as he'll try to get on base as the possible winning run. First offering. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Nice to see this guy stay within himself and get a base hit to start off the bottom of the 11th right here. Usually guys try and come outside their pay grade. Not the case here. Pass the baton mentality. Let's see if he scratches one across.
So now to the plate, Ken Landreth, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. A winning run is at first base. The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Pedro.
Now into the box, Pedro Guerrero. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. Here's the first pitch as he puts it on the ground to third. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Enos Cabral.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Enos Cabral. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Landrum is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Dodgers leave 1. Score remains 2-2. Bobby Castillo gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning. So now into the box is Jack Clark. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Marshall is there to put it away for out number 1. A note now from the folks in programming. Due to the length of our contest this afternoon, our afternoon cooking program, In the Kitchen with Scott Rohde, will not be seen this afternoon. Ladies, don't shoot me. I'm just the messenger. Now to the plate, Andy Van Slyke struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. Liner towards second. Beautiful diving stop. Hey now.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Terry Pendleton. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, this pitcher's being super aggressive, pounding the strike zone 5 times in a row, leaving nothing to the imagination right here. This offensive player's got to be on the attack.
Hit hard down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking, too, right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Standing in now, Darryl Porter, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set. The 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
0-2. Here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Cards leave 1, and this game is still tied at 2-2.
Marshall.
Now at the plate is Mike Marshall. First pitch of the AB now. As he drives a liner to right center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
All right, I'm going to need this guy to find his way across the plate. I think everybody's ready to go home. Nice leadoff base hit, not trying to do too much. Usually everybody's looking to launch and end it with the walk-off homer. He stayed with his approach and finds himself in good position.
Into the box now, Mike Shasha, pulled toward right center field. McGee is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. So now here is Greg Brock. He can make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch as he'll take a look at ball 1. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll get back in safely. Hit in the air to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. He can't get there as it falls in. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only 1 away. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ricky Horton takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. At the plate now, Steve Sapp. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And there will be joy in Tinseltown. The Dodgers are going to walk off winners.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Bobby Castillo takes home the win. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Get your hand off my penis!